Welcome to the Moses Chronicles. You are listening to the Moses Chronicles Prelude, Book 1, written by R.R. Wekesa and narrated by M. McIntosh. Before the commandments and the wilderness, there was a promise. In the sacred retelling of Genesis 49 and 50, Joseph grieves, brothers reckon, and destinies begin to stir. The Exodus hasn't come, but the fault lines have formed. This is the story before the basket on the Nile, the quiet before slavery. Thank you for listening to the Moses Chronicles Prelude. Before the story begins, I'd like to share a few words from the heart, why this book was written, and what I hope it stirs in you. I'm the author, Regina Rountree Wekesa, and what follows is my author's note, spoken just as I wrote it. This work is a tapestry woven from scripture, history, and imagination. The Moses Chronicles Prelude is rooted in the final chapters of Genesis, where Jacob blesses his sons and is laid to rest, and where 12 sons, 2 nephews, and the women who love them begin to forge lasting bonds in the shadow of his final words. Relationships are given breadth and depth, and the dynamics between them begin to shape a path that will alter the course of history, all while the sands of Egypt quietly shift beneath their feet. I have long been drawn to the quiet spaces in Scripture, the places between verses where hearts break, heal, and hope. This novel lives in that space. While I've taken creative liberties to flesh out relationships, timelines, and motivations, I've done so with deep reverence for the biblical narrative and Elohim who authored it. I've also done my best to follow Egypt's pharaonic timeline where possible. You'll encounter moments not explicitly written in scripture or history, conversations, conflicts, and subplots shaped by study, imagination, and prayerful reflection. These are offered not as doctrine, but as fiction, an invitation to walk alongside familiar names and see them not as distant figures, but as living, breathing people navigating covenant, culture, and calling. As I've often said, I may take creative liberties with what is not said, but I never want to alter what is said. That conviction shapes every page of this story. This prelude sets the stage for what's to come, a sweeping retelling of the Exodus journey, from palaces to wilderness to promised land, from promise to slavery to freedom. It begins not with Moses, but with the community that raised him, the world that shaped him, and the generations who carried hope long before he drew his first breath. Thank you for stepping into these ancient days with me. You've been listening to the Moses Chronicles Prelude. To explore the full audiobook, purchase it in digital or printed form, or discover companion writings, visit moseschronicles.com. For more sacred fiction, subscribe and journey with us through promises, exile, and deliverance. New chapters are released weekly. Until then, may the quiet still speak.